Hi, it's Juilliard here, and welcome to the Artful Elements Studio. Today's project is a heart-shaped geode, just in time for Valentine's. So we'll be using ruby slipper, Jazzy glass, a roll of shaper sheet, some Tumblr's lightning cure epoxy, a heart pattern glitters, and a vinyl sheet is what we're working on to easily release. So now we're going to cut out a length of shaper sheet that will go around the perimeter of our heart shape. Here I'm going to be able to get two hearts because I've just split it. But you could definitely do two sections and glue them together. Now, shaper sheet has a foil and fiber side. When we are doing these types of geodes, we just roll it in so that we have fiber the entire length of the tube. And just keep compressing it until you can get it to form around your shape. Now, we want it to be organic. It does not have to be smooth. We want it textured in shape. That's why it's important. The pattern's really nice to have, but you can see here that you can follow any shape. We're just doing some compressing, making sure it's really tight so that we'll get a really clean looking geode heart. You can easily do letters for initials, full length names. I mean, you just have a lot of options with shaper sheet. It's a very durable material and forms our shell for support. And the fiber, of course, gives us tooth for the epoxy and for adhering the glass to. And so there it is laying on our vinyl sheet. Now we're just going to mix up about 3 ounces of the lightning cure. And it's just enough to where we can coat our Jazzy glass. So here I've got a container of Jazzy glass, which is a pound. And I'm just giving it a good stir. You want to stir quickly, get it incorporated, because it starts setting up in about 15 minutes. And here we've painted the inside of the heart with some red paint. Just goes along with whatever color you're using. And I'm going to pour in the epoxy and start stirring and give it a good coat. And then I'm going to add some of our glitter. Now, Jazzy glass already has glitter in it, but I liked a little bit more of the chunky glitter. And now we're just going to dump it in. Fill up your heart. Now, I'm going to leave it open in the center. You could completely fill it if you'd like. If you wanted to make this into a ring holder, you can put your shape in it, or like a block of silicone or whatever to make that center hole whatever configuration that you need it to. You could put in earring holders, something to hold a necklace. I mean, you've got so many options at this point. You're forming the glass to whatever shape you want. And here I'm just taking it and building it up around the perimeter of the heart. Now, it'll cure. And I'm going to be mounting it to this. This is a marble trophy base. And then I'm going to use a old paintbrush to make my stem to mount it. And I see it just fits right in, and I'll cut that off and epoxy it all in. But in the meantime, this is all curing. You go through and you can sprinkle more glitter on because it's tacky. And now we're mixing up some more lightning cure, and I've just added some of the black pigment to it. You can add sand or any other chunky material to your epoxy to give it more texture if you'd like. But the red glass had set for about 45 minutes, and I was able to peel it up, and now I'm just going back and going all the way around, making sure I cover up all the white with the epoxy. I love lightning cure. My gosh, it makes these projects go so quickly. Literally, you can have this accomplished in an hour. Now here I've finished the base, and I have created a hole in the bottom of the shaper sheet and pressed it in and epoxied it, and there you go. Peeled it up, and look at that. Isn't that amazing? And now I'm just going to take some of this silver alcohol ink. I'm going to dry brush around the edge. this would be a really cool piece to add some of those chrome spikes to, or drill little holes in it and apply some wire to it. But here I'm just dry brushing, and like I said, while it's still tacky, you can always go and add more glitter, add all kinds of stuff, or mix up more and add extra glass. Just make it work for you. But it's so simple, so quick. Here we have a really cute heart-shaped geode. Perfect for any occasion.